Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Canadian Football Central, CFL content for the fans, by the fans, and we have an exciting signing. This was a signing that, it's funny, Rick, if you remember in our videos when I was talking, or even just when we were off camera, and I was talking about what I thought the Winnipeg Blue Bombers needed. How many times did I say Broxton's name? Because I'm pretty sure when I was talking about O-linemen, I said the only guy that his name I maybe brought up about his same amount of times is maybe Jacob Brammer before he re-signed in Saskatchewan. I wanted Broxton on this Bomber team, and he's gonna be there for 2 years, which I'm thrilled about. And now I could be correct me if I'm wrong. He's now going to be the highest paid American offensive lineman in the CFL. Is that correct?
I mean, as of right now.
As of the time we are recording this, which for those wondering, we are recording this in advance because Rick is live streaming on the 10th, so we have to record these now.
So there are Canadians that are making more.
But I'm talking Americans.
As of right now, he's making $250,000 per year.
Damn.
Which is interesting because that's only $30,000 more than what Barrow got in Hamilton.
No, but he's a big boy. He's a big boy, and he did very, very well with BC. He was just fantastic. And so with him, if you just even look at this last year, he was named all CFL for the first time in 2025 after anchoring the BC Lions at left tackle. He started 16 regular season games and received the second highest season-long grade from Pro Football Focus. For those wondering, PFF does some of the advanced analytics. And so they had him just in a really, really good spot for offensive tackles and had been rated very highly through that. He's been in the CFL from 2021 through 2025, with kind of last year really being that breakout year for him. If we kind of look at Winnipeg's spots now, it's really interesting to see where Winnipeg goes with it. Now, Rick, I have a question. That old depth chart you sent me of the Bomber ones, is that from 3 Down? That one you sent me a while ago?
So that's actually from TSN.
Okay, because TSN needs to give their head a shake on something. Because, first of all, Stanley Bryant plays right tackle. He always plays next to Neufeld. So, TSN, get your shit together. Because I bet you that most likely Randolph either slides back up to Bryant and Broxton, or Randolph bumps Wallace out at left guard. That all depends because of your Canadian ratio, which is where I think they may put Tommy Neal as that fourth option receiver to kind of, have a Canadian in there. You know what I mean? And but so
you got to remember though, this was from like January 27th.
I know this is out of date. I'm just saying that now that if you can take this for reference and add Broxton to that, even then they had the wrong sides anyway. Randolph was playing left side. Bryant was playing right side.
With Broxton, it doesn't really matter because I'm sure Broxton can play both sides too.
Oh, I know, but I'm just saying you always play Neufeld, Bryant. That's usually the way that Winnipeg has done it. Oh. But regardless, I imagine that your 2 tackles are now Stanley Bryant and Jarell Broxton. And so with that, I think that just kind of puts into question left guard, who's going to be in that spot, because it looks like Eli's going to be your center, which is fine. I'm just curious to see where they go with that. But with Broxton, I was a big fan of him over in BC this year. Not necessarily a fan of the BC Lions. They're a division rival, but in terms of just really, like, I have a lot of respect for what I'd seen, the way him perform on the field. And it was one of those things where that was where you know what it is? It's one of those guys that you hate playing against because you're like, God damn it, like, I don't want him on their team. I want him on my team. You know what I mean? It's one of those things you hate playing against him. but you want him on your team. And so I couldn't be happier. In my opinion, this was one of the most important signings that Winnipeg has made in all the offseason. And I think for potentially some of the casual fans, some that just aren't as in tune with what makes a good O-lineman, what doesn't make a good O-lineman, this is huge for Winnipeg.
You know what's very interesting is that he's the third oldest one on your guys' offensive lineman, and they just signed him.
I don't give a shit how old he is. I give a shit how many guys he blocks. That's all I care about. Block the guy. You could be 105. You could be 105. If you're making the block, you're making the block.
I mean, you just better hope that Father Time doesn't hurt the other two.
That what's hurt?
I said I just hope that Father Time does not injure the two grandfathers on the offensive line.
Oh, just protect Caleros and we're fine. Just protect Caleros. Zach Caleros is behind you.
You make it sound that easy.
I know I do. Jarell Broxton makes it look that easy, so I believe in this man. But that's all I gotta say. I'm thrilled. I'm stoked. This is great. This was who I wanted. I'm not gonna lie. Winnipeg did a lot of what I was wanting in free agency. So couldn't be happier to see Jarell Broxton over in Winnipeg. Is there anything else that you got there, Rick, or is that pretty much it?
No, sir.
Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. Make sure you guys leave a like, share it around, and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, if you guys haven't, make sure you guys join our Discord. Link in the description below to our Discord where we discuss all things CFL, NHL, all sorts of sports stuff. So make sure you guys go there and keep the conversation going. Lots of CFL chatter happening there. So check it out. See you guys next time.